there's a lot more at stake for this next girl, who was willing to go a lot further to seduce and escape the cops. In the early hours of the 30th of October, this cop observed a vehicle driving suspiciously in Florida. At a red light, it was almost completely over the stoplight.
From the Port of Officer Klein with the Sarasota Police Department, edited for clarity, uniform marked patrol. When I approached Cranberry Boulevard on North Toledo Blade Boulevard, I observed a black Honda sedan. The vehicle almost completely in the intersection as it waited for the light to cycle. Checked the vehicle's license plate, which revealed the plates were whatever, had a suspended driver's license. Once the light cycled, I initiated a traffic stop. Upon making contact, I immediately identified
and its plates were expired. However, when he went to pull the driver over, things took a turn he wasn't expecting whatsoever.
Your fake cut had scared me when I walked.
It's 2022, bruh. This shit say 10/30/2022. That joint was expired. What was it? 4/21/21 or some shit like that. God damn. Your fake cut had scared me when I walked up. Oh, nah, this the one that I picked, ain't it?
Walked up. Forgot tomorrow's Halloween. I'm like, oh boy.
I know, right?
So, reason I got stopped, few things. When you're sitting at the light back here to make the left,
yeah,
you're all the way out in the intersection.
Oh, okay.
Like you were past the crosswalk, but you were on Toledo.
Don't let me down.
Making the left. Is the car registered to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The tags on the car expired back in March, and your license is suspended.
The cop should already be suspicious of the girl he identified as Naomi Furrer, given her strange driving, but the more he talked to her, the more it seemed that she definitely shouldn't have been driving. She told the cop she'd just come from a Halloween party and had a wristband that was given out by a bar in the local area. The cop is now certain she's over the limit, so he asks her to step out so she can perform some tests. But things immediately start to seem different to his usual stuff.
My little prison wife got that shit on, y'all. Y'all see her? Hold on. I might have picked right. Hold on, buddy.
Your eyes are bloodshot and glossy. Your speech is slightly slow.
I'm just very tired, that's all.
There's alcohol coming off the gun. Okay? Check your eyes. Do a couple exercises. Make sure you okay? Cool with that? Mm-hmm. Keep your head straight. Just look back and forth.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps.
1, 2, like that. I got 13, I got 14, I got 14, 15.
Do you think if I give you a number to start on, you can count backwards to another number?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to start on the number 46 and count backwards to the number 29.
39, 38, 37, 36, 6.
Do you remember what number I told you to start top on?
I ain't gonna hold you. What I find confusing about all this is, and that man, it's like it don't make sense, but it makes sense. I've never been this drunk. Like, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I have, but I've never been this drunk, like in this situation, to like need to. How do I put it? Like, if I be thinking about this, cause like I be watching the people go through the test and shit, right? If I was going through this test, I think the only one I could really fuck up on, and there's another way, but the main one I could fuck up on is doing the alphabet backwards. But I can't do that shit sober. So it's not likely that I'm gonna be able to do it drunk. I've practiced, and as far as I can get to is the first letter of my fucking name, which is T. That's as far back as I can go, bruh. I ain't got the rest, bruh. Not in order. Shit, me. I was taught front ways. What I need to know I'm backwards for? Now, the other reason is because poor directional, you know what I'm saying, communication. Like, if we describing a direction, or we describing where we about to go, or what needs to be done, maybe you ain't describing well enough, motherfucker. That ain't on me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And you said start at 38 and then start at 49 and
49 and end at 27.
Unfortunately for Naomi, the cop wasn't convinced and determined that she was way over the legal limit. But right after he put her in cuffs, she decides she has a plan to get out of this mess.
Do me a favor, put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together like you're praying. You're under arrest for DUI. Okay?
Yeah.
DUI.
but I am not drunk.
She gonna try to kiss me?
Did everything that you asked me to, right? Please, sir, I can't have a DUI. Please. Sir, I'm from Switzerland. I can't have a DUI, please. I don't want to get kicked out of
Wait
the
until an
US.
another white female temperature
I understand. I won't do that control, please, sir. I literally stopped
You're
and I had somebody pick me
you're
up.
not even supposed to be driving in the first place. You have 5 different suspensions on your license. You have an insurance suspension and 3 fail to pay traffic tickets.
Things are obviously not looking good for Naomi.
Man, baby.
So when begging doesn't get her way, she switches her strategy to a more seductive method.
Please, sir.
It's out of my hands tonight.
But you're the one arresting me, right?
Yes, I am the one arresting you, but the decision to make the arrest is already out of my hands tonight. So let's walk back over.
Why?
Because everything we've done tonight is on video. Everything.
I have a camera here. I
But
have
you
3
can still
cameras.
make your decision about why you're going to arrest me for what.
Do you have a pair of shorts or something in here that we can put on to cover you up a little bit?
Jersey. I'll put that on her.
I'll take everything off. Please don't charge me, but I don't want to go to jail.
That was
Please,
quick.
sir.
I don't want you to take everything off.
I promise I'll have somebody pick me up and drive me home. I promise.
I'm gonna show you a little bit of decency and cover you up a little bit.
We
You don't want to go into jail looking like that.
Thankfully, the cops ignore her offer and instead opt to cover her up with a hoodie before they take her back to jail.
Good job, guys.
You can accept it, please. I promise I'll be
We are
driving
past
home.
that. I need you to sit in the car.
What would I have to do?
Nothing. The only thing that you could do to not go to jail tonight is not drive drunk. So,
But I wasn't driving drunk at all.
please have a seat.
And there's nothing I can do, sir.
No, ma'am.
Even if somebody picks me up.
We're past that.
A search of Naomi's vehicle recovered 2 containers of whiskey and a
Damn!
beer. But back at the station, she refused to give a breath sample. Her car was seized, but as of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing and she has not been charged. Naomi's attempt at flirting didn't work at all with these cops. But the same can't be said about Brooke Teague's encounter, which actually worked out well. So well, it's rumored that her and the cop are still together to this day. Brooke was
Hey,
pulled
yo!
over after an officer witnessed her swerving around the road slightly, a telltale
shit.
sign that the driver was either intoxicated or in need of help. So he swiftly pulled her
Whoa.
over, only to be greeted in a surprising way.
Whoa, whoa.
Go play Spark.
Nice to
Hey,
meet you, Mr. Smith.
I've never heard that before in traffic stop. I appreciate that. Hey, so I'm just stopping you for improper lane use. Doing some
Sorry.
All right. So as for the last one, my baby, my prison babe, that's crazy. She wasn't charged. I mean, how the fuck they accomplished that? As for the rest, bro, 2 airport fireballs. I call them airport bottles. 2 airport fireballs and a fucking what's that little thing? That little seltzer, White Claw. God damn. White Claws are what, like 4%, like 4 or 5%, and baby fireballs, 2 empty babies in the front. Wow, doing the dash. God damn, nah, she bad. She ain't got no charges now, but they coming, baby girl. God damn.
I was on the phone.
You're on the phone?
I'll be honest.
Okay. Who are you on the phone with?
My baby daddy. I'll show it to you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zachary?
Yeah.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only one drink.
Just one drink?
Yep. Yes,
Final
sir.
answer?
Miller.
A Miller Lite?
Yes. I won't lie to you. A Miller Lite.
That's all you've had?
Yes, sir. You can ask Zachary.
I don't really want to talk
I
to
know
Zachary.
you don't, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
In just this first minute of conversation,
Hey, the cop just said, fuck that nigga. The cop said, I am not trying to talk to Zachary. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to talk to you, baby girl. God,
2 things become clear immediately. Brooke has definitely had more than 1 beer to drink, and how well she and the officer seem to be getting along already. Both
Yeah.
points that will get increasingly more obvious as the footage continues.
Yeah, I can smell it from across the car.
She's like, I had 1 Miller Lite. There's no, I wanted to say, like, a Miller did that to you?
Big Miller, 128 ounce Miller.
Freaking bucket of Miller. All right, where we at on it? Awesome. Brooke
Yes.
Teague. Am I saying that right? Teague?
Yes. Like baseball league.
Teague like baseball league.
Yep. It helps people spell it because they never spell it correctly.
Brooke then gets taken out for some sobriety tests, which take much longer than anticipated.
You're making me giggle. I'm sorry.
It makes me giggle too. It's okay.
Okay. I snore. I'm from
Sorry.
Huntsville.
We're supposed to be professional.
I'm from
here.
Huntsville. Isn't gonna make me snort.
All right, stop laughing because you're making me laugh.
I'm not-
all right? Seriously.
I'm giggling.
Nah. I can see how he folded. In this situation, I can see how he folded. If I could copy and paste this personality onto another person, I can see how he folded. Yeah, I can see how he folded, mother. He probably looking at her with eye contact. She got the little eyes that do that thing where like they curved on the outside, like curved downward. Got real pretty smile.
Alright, this is a serious deal.
Nice, simplified, kind of clean cut look.
You're smiling. I can't help it.
Alright, stop.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, despite all the jokes, Brooke failed all the sobriety tests
Damn!
and was put under arrest.
How much you've actually had a drink?
I've had 2 Millers.
2 Millers now? That's it?
Okay.
Yes, sir. You can call Mitchell, the manager.
Okay. Well, hey, go ahead and put your hands on your back for me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
After a search of
I
her
ain't gonna
car,
hold
which-
you. I ain't gonna hold you. Not 2 Coronas, but Millers. Yeah, probably. Like a Miller, like 2 Millers or 2 Stellas, yeah.
turned up nothing but a loose car seat, she was driven back to the police station where the sparks continued to fly.
I'm with you.
The narrator.
Here.
Oh my God, is there a dog?
There is a dog.
Where?
He's over there. Over here. His name is Kolyak.
Kolya?
That's my dog.
Is that your dog? What's his name?
His name is Coach.
Coach? I have 3 dogs. I have a Rottweiler, Great Dane, and a Mastiff.
Wow.
Did I go to high school with you?
I don't think so. Where'd you go to high school?
Bentonville?
Yeah. Right.
Where'd you go?
Indiana. Valparaiso, Indiana.
Where in Indiana?
Valparaiso.
I was raised from Bluefield.
Really?
Note that despite the obvious chemistry, both Brooke and the officer have remained professional and are continuing to move on with the investigation.
That's true.
The officer had
They do
Brooke take
pretty
a
good.
blood alcohol test where she blew 0.14%, a number that pales in comparison to that of the next girl, who was not only extremely intoxicated but also acted very inappropriately with the
that's
cops.
I'm good, bro. Check me. I don't care. I like men. Come on, just search me.
A 19-year-old girl was seen weaving between lanes and throwing unknown items out of the window. Officers immediately thought this was suspicious and pulled her over for a chat.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, sorry. What's up?
You said you were coming from Dancers?
The driver states that she's a stripper at a bar called Dancers, and that she was texting her boyfriend who was home with her kids. However,
Bro, before we even continue, bro, I gotta tell y'all, bro, I have the biggest pet peeve for taxi drivers, bro. Especially the people who got the whole joint up to their nugget, bro. That is so disrespectful for other people on the road, bro. Like, I don't get it. Cause it's like everybody believes that they invincible until whatever that shit is that you be seeing online and news articles and shit happen to you. Youngins be swearing up and down they got the best fucking skills when they drive. Bro, I know y'all youngins be having AirPods in y'all dashboard, bro. If y'all just don't pop one of them little bitches in, I feel like if you got pulled over, right? Because it is some states where like handheld handhelds are prohibited, but like certain devices are not prohibited. And in some places like AirPods and earphones and shit are prohibited. Like you can't drive around like that. I feel like if you got pulled over in 2 different situations with the phone in your hand and the AirPod in your hand in your ear, you are less likely to be hyper bagged with an AirPod in your ear, bro. Like, come on, bro. Think of other people. God damn. I hate people who do that shit, bro. I hate people who, and hate is a strong word, but I really do, like, I have a heavy dislike because you endangering other people for nothing, for a fucking call, bro. Nowadays, all the fucking cars got the shit in there. Press the fucking button, bruh. I know you got that fucking button, bruh. Come on now.
However, the officers noticed something off about the driver. Her speech was slightly slurred and her eyes were glazed over. There's a good chance this girl's been drinking.
What time did you get off with Dancers?
11.
11?
It's an hour and a half away.
You got off at 11? It's 10:23 right
Damn!
now.
Really? Oh.
Did you have anything to drink? What?
No, I'm 19.
You're 19?
I cannot drink at the strip club, nothing.
Nothing?
No.
You sure?
Don't get on my eyelashes, bro.
The light will hurt your eyelashes?
No, but they falling off.
From the lights?
Despite the girl's claims, the officers are fairly sure she's had at least something to drink last night, especially when she seems to forget the time.
You know what that does, though? That creates so much of a problem for the fucking strip club, like the manager of the strip club. Because, like, why you serving underage people drinks inside your strip club? Because then those problems start to float around and then it become a whole investigation. Look how you
Time completely. So they ask her to step out of the vehicle and perform a few sobriety tests.
Well, hold on. We're gonna start.
I'm cold.
We're gonna start right here. All right. Do you wear any glasses or contacts?
I do.
You do? Are you wearing contacts right now?
No.
I know she cold. It's November too. She cold as shit.
Straight line and I'll be good.
Well, that's not even. I haven't even told you the exercise that I'm doing yet. So you gotta.
I'm cold.
Okay. I mean, just give me 10 minutes of your time.
Okay.
Okay.
We're fine. We're in a straight line. What do you want to do? Cop from?
Hold on. I didn't tell you that's what we're gonna do yet.
I know, but I know how the police is.
Despite her enthusiasm to begin the tests, she doesn't exactly pass them with flying colors. And after losing her balance on the final test, she's placed under arrest by the officers. But that's not where the story ends for her. On the way back to the patrol vehicle, she mentions that there are in fact weapons in her car. And her behavior starts to change drastically.
She got that
Y'all
thing.
can check me. I don't care if y'all are male, bro.
We got plenty of female officers around to do that.
I'm good, bro. Check me. I don't care. I'm giving authorization to.
I'm not gonna search you.
Why not? I give you authorization to.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. So.
Well, I like men. Come on, just search me.
While the cops maintained that they couldn't search her, they did take the time to search her vehicle. Inside, they found
Good job,
multiple
y'all.
guns, a large stack of cash, though it was decided this was likely just tips from the bar. However, she was still charged with DUI and sentenced to 9 months probation, despite also being underage. It was fairly difficult for the...
When I say she got all fucking easy, bruh, 9 months of probo, and she got blickies and cash in the car. I mean, we know where the cash came from. But, like, the blicks and the cash... And she tried to flirt with the Fed. Come on, you could check me, boot ass. Hey, man, when I said that's one of them situations where you hit that she got hit with a slap on the wrist. That's what that was.
The cops to judge if this girl was drunk or not. However, this next girl didn't.
I ain't gonna lie though, she like a little cute. You could tell she go crazy, but like you could tell she turned like she looked like she key niggas cars. Like she looked like she just dog your crib, bruh. Like, just go crazy on your shit. I definitely feel that from her. She has very nice physique, though, which November, being a stripper, makes sense. How many times she'd have climbed up and down that jump, a motherfucking gym class.
Show the same amount of class, instead resorting to manipulate and trick the cop into letting her go.
Hello, how you doing? Walter, how to New Mexico State Police. Using for the stop. You're going 55 back there on MLK.
55?
Yeah, 55.
Hey bro, I got a question for y'all, bro. Is it true that everywhere in the U.S. has a Martin Luther King Avenue or MLK Ave? Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, the closest MLK Ave to me ain't doing so hot. We just like down bad, so I'm wondering.
It's right behind you the whole time, and you just
honestly
booked it.
I had a bad night. The girls that I thought that were my friends are not my friends.
I'm sorry to hear that. Where are you coming from?
Knockout.
Knockouts?
This girl doesn't seem to be having the best night, but that still doesn't explain why she was driving 25 miles an hour over the speed limit on a residential road.
Yeah,
she also mentions that she came from a place called Knockouts, a gentleman's club, that could explain the sparkly outfit and why she was driving so erratically.
Okay. You have your license?
Like, you're gonna tell me you're my friend and then do some bullshit.
Yeah.
Here's my registration.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you that cop a fucking child, cause I know damn well he didn't understand what the fuck she said. If y'all know what she said, tell me, cause I don't know. So I'm fuck you talk about. I'm out the loop. He said yeah, like he confirmed he knew what she said. So if y'all know and y'all figured it out, y'all speak gibberish. Y'all tell me, bro.
Gibberish. Do you have a jacket or something that you could put on?
Hello, my friend.
She
Do you have a
need a
jacket or
jacket
anything?
to put on.
A
'cause she
jacket?
got,
Yeah,
like,
like in the car.
There's many examples of suspects pretending to be sad or distressed during a traffic stop to try and get sympathy from the cops and walk away with a lighter sentence. This can work in some circumstances, but it doesn't excuse driving at almost twice the speed limit. But this doesn't stop the girl from trying after she steps out of the car.
I forgot. So background of what's happening, right? So this blurry lady right here, she just came from a gentleman's club. She was complaining about her friends, and she was driving 55 and a 35 in a residential area. Bag.
Car.
Okay.
With my registration, and I can get my progressive. It just sucks. Like,
Yeah.
a bitch
Here, let me-
tells me
I ain't
like
gonna
she's my
lie.
friend and she's not.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. All right,
Just
let's go back
based
over your
off,
clutch. Yeah.
A bitch
Here, let me.
tells
just based off this face right here, I don't believe her. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't believe what I'm hearing right now. Cause she got the little guppy face, the little Nemo face. I ain't seen a lick of tits, and this joint is like what, fucking 240 resolution, and I at least something like some running mascara. So I ain't see a goddamn thing. All you see is her motherfucking lineup and this motherfucking fish build right here with the chin leading going into the neck like it's a fusion, and that's it. That's all you
me
hear in
like
this
she's
sparkly
my
outfit.
friend and she's not.
Okay. All right, let's just go back over here.
I'm moving next weekend, and my friend said that she's my friend,
Stop
but she's
talking
not.
like that. That
Yeah.
shit
Can you
annoying.
stand up straight?
Yeah.
All right. So how much alcohol you
She
consume?
got stuck.
No, I haven't.
Nothing.
I smoke weed. I have my medical card if you want to see it.
Mhm.
I have that. But I've been smoking because I'm mad.
Yeah, you're
You
mad.
know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Well,
as
then-
a friend,
Here, just
Man, then sit your ass in the car. Huh? Stupid ass. Don't go driving around. You still technically under the influence. And in some states, they don't give a fuck if it's weed or not. You still impaired, my G. Even though shit moving slow for you in that car, you still going 55 and a 35. How you going to smoke weed and drive fast? I thought that when you smoke weed and you be behind the wheel, you drive slower because you're more relaxed. Shawty turned the fuck up. Her friends some bitches. They did her dirt. God damn.
just try to
She mad.
calm down a little bit. So you say that you haven't consumed no alcohol. Just be honest with me. How much alcohol?
Stop welling.
honestly, the way I feel is because the girl, she went
Stop deflecting.
behind my back and shit. You know what I mean?
No matter how hard the cop tries to keep the girl on topic, she keeps breaking down and talking about her friendship issues. After some more pressing by the officer, she admits to smoking marijuana and alcohol back at the club. But she keeps trying to excuse it by saying she's having a rough night, and that's her way of dealing with it. Unfortunately for her, though, the officer needs her to focus, which she seems to be having a tough time
Mother,
doing
she
throughout the sobriety
crossfaded.
tests.
Mother.
Just wait right here. I'm gonna move my unit back just a little bit, and I got 2 more tests to administer. You feel okay walking in those shoes?
I mean, I'm just fucking upset. That's it.
You're just upset.
I'm just fucking upset.
Bruh.
Yeah, like,
How many times you gonna deflect, Shawty? Huh? Because we done deflected like 4 different times. Every time this nigga asks you a question, you want to deflect, bro. We confirmed you are crossfaded. You are driving under the influence. It is time now for the baggery test. The baggery test is going to confirm whether or not you're getting bagged or you're good to go. Based off this video and what the content is, you're about to get bagged. So we just need to see how it happens.
So, Miss Ramos, my main concern is just that you're safe to drive, okay? Obviously, you were
I truly get it.
traveling at a high rate of speed up.
I have
and okay.
my friends.
kids.
Okay,
My baby daddy just died.
I'm sorry to hear
My
that.
best friend just said that it's just a lot. 1, 2, like 1.
Madam, everybody going through shit. That does not excuse you to be driving the way that you was driving. However you did 55 and a 35, because you could deflect all you want. At the end of the day, that nigga sober, so he know what the fuck he need to be saying. Take this sobriety test and shut the fuck up so we can bag you and get you to the station. I know you cold. So let's go ahead and get you to that station. Pack it up.
Unfortunately for the girl, though, complaining to the officer didn't seem to sober her up at all, and she failed all 3 of her sobriety tests.
Damn!
So all that was left was for her to be arrested. A fitting end for what appeared to be a pretty rough night for her.
All right.
Yep.
So at this point, you're going to be placed under arrest for DWI, driving while influenced of intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. Just face me real quick. What's in your mouth?
Nothing.
Open it. Lift up your tongue. All right. So on my watch, 0213, okay?
But Kelly Barton made it a little easier for the cops. Not only was she seen crashing into a lamppost while transporting a special needs patient, but when police arrived, she was looking a little worse for wear.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Talk about bad. Okay, now she's bad. She's bad. He's in the backseat laying down. How are you doing? Miss Kelly.
Kelly admits that she had too much to drink that evening, but doesn't admit to driving, despite it being her job. Unfortunately for her, though, security camera footage from the gas station proves that she was, in fact, behind the wheel, and is now facing charges of both DUI and neglect due to the responsibility she carried while driving with the patient. But as an ambulance pulls up to perform some tests on her, Kelly reveals that she has another trick up her sleeve, and begins repeatedly flirting with all of the officers at the scene.
Look at your hands, son. You want
some blunts.
check you, ma'am? Let them do what they gotta do. Come on, boys.
They get to smiling at her, though.
I want the little young boys. Ask me how I'm feeling. Let the little young boys tell me. Let me tell you something.
Hey, he about to risk it all. He about to risk it all. Look at Youngin. They about to risk it. Look. Your man is looking at the ground with nothing to look at, bruh. He's about to risk it, but him, he's like, oh shit now. It's a big lady, I'm a big dude, we about to get big busy. He ready to go, look. He put the gloves on and all that shit. He ready. She said, young boys, they get the glow on the fuck up, though.
Let me check your blood sugar real quick. Look at him. I would do him in a way that he won't get mad. Hey, look, he can look tough all he wants.
She breaking the walls. She got game, cuz. She go crazy. Miss Kelly out here swinging for the fences. She don't give a fuck which one of y'all it is. Come and get her. Big boot ass, big back ass. Go ahead, go get her, Miss Kelly. Minus the fact that you endangered the special needs patient. So you mother, you're hyper wild. And the special needs patient was laying in the back of the seat. So God only knows, bro. Could have had a seizure, choked on their own fucking fluids. But in lieu of that, the comedic side is the fact that you got hella game on all these cops, because these niggas cheesing like they ain't never heard no flirting like that before. She got game, bro.
It's clear to the officers that Kelly was way over the legal limits.
Damn!
She was arrested for driving while intoxicated. And after struggling to get her into the police vehicle, she's sent on her way to the police station. But if you think Kelly was bold for talking to...
Hey, Miss Kelly said, I'ma flirt with y'all, but if that ain't gonna work, I'm about to use some of this muscle to hustle. She trying to get y'all ass together after y'all wasn't fucking with her.
Cops like that, 18-year-old Skylar Fluss is on a completely different level, going so far as to post this video to thousands of people bragging about how she got away with a DUI.
I got out of a DUI and got let off with a warning.
Skylar was pulled over.
See? Stop putting shit on social media. See? This what motherfuckers be talking about. Because if you had shut the fuck up, waited like 4 days and did that shit, you might have been scot-free. But you're clearly about to get super bag. You're about to get return bag. They about to go find your ass.
Over after an officer saw her weaving around the road in a way that suggests she might not have been completely sober. But according to the video, she claims that using her flirtatious and quick wit, she managed to trick the officer and get away with a warning.
I blew a 3.8 and he let me off with a
I thought she was about to say some other shit.
And gave me his number and said we should meet for coffee or lunch.
Hey, yo!
So I'm getting lunch with him tomorrow.
If her story is true, then the officer would be in serious trouble. But luckily, the officer in question recorded the entire interaction on his body cam, and the video tells a completely different story.
Bag.
My name's Deputy from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. I pulled you over because you were weaving a little bit back there. Where are you coming from?
I was coming from my friend's house. I actually just got dumped.
Okay.
So I was like crying and like I'm really
okay. Were you on your phone and stuff too?
Girl, shut your fake ass up. Shut up. That was a crazy cry. That's that shit where you cover your face and then you know ain't no tears gonna come out, so you gonna make your tone change so you can match what a crying person gonna sound like. You ain't slick.
Like crying and like I'm really.
Okay. Were you on your phone?
See, I can do it too. Fuck you talking.
Okay. Well, I'm just concerned that you were weaving because of alcohol. But if you're on your phone, have you been drinking or anything
Hey,
tonight?
she was.
No?
Hey,
Okay.
she was spinning the shit out that Audi, boy. She was moving that little black ass Beetle. She fuck up that show. No way. She doing her motherfucking thing. I will say one thing though. She might actually be distressed. You know why? Because she is sitting here with no music on. When I just drove a car the other day with the fucking sound system, it updates when you using Maps or you using Spotify, Apple Music. She ain't got no music on. She's down bad. She's hurt. Cause ain't no way in hell I'm driving down the street without no music. I could go fucking 4 blocks and still put music on. Nigga, I'm gonna go across the street and still put music on.
Deputy then does give Skylar a card with the sheriff department's information on it,
Smart
but
man.
it didn't include his personal number and it didn't come with an invitation to dinner.
Sounds like you're having a rough night, so I'm not going to add to that by writing you a ticket or anything, okay? So I'm just going to give you a warning. It's not a big deal. I just want to make sure you're okay. You were weaving a little bit, and I just want to make sure you're okay to operate the motor vehicle, and I believe you are. So my information's right here on the front. The reason I stopped you here is on the back. Wherever you're headed, get there safely, and I'm sorry you're having a bad night.
Yeah, I'm just right down the street. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, no, you don't need to apologize. I mean, you were weaving a little bit with no traffic out. I just want to make sure you're okay, that's all.
Skylar's video doesn't just contain disgusting footage of her laughing and bragging about exploiting this officer's kindness, but also states that she blew a 3.8 on the breathalyzer, ignoring that she wasn't even tested in the first place. The legal limit is only around 0.8 and already makes driving dangerous, but a reading of 3.8 would imply Skylar was not only black
0.30 or 0.39. This is a dangerously high BAC. Your potential for death increases, as does your heart rate and the likelihood of unconsciousness. You may experience irregular breathing and loss of bladder control.
blackout drunk, but close to death, as at a level of 4.0, respiratory.
Your heart or breathing may stop. A coma or death by respiratory failure is likely. If you blew a 0.4, she said 3.8.
Respiratory failure
Nut.
is likely. But this doesn't mean Skylar
She
was
out here
lying about being
wildin'.
drunk underage. Videos were later discovered of her chugging tequila from the bottle and acting drunk at a party just hours before she was caught driving. After she was confronted with this, Skylar confessed and admitted to everything.
I ended up getting a little too intoxicated. I was taking shots all night and I decided to make the dumb decision to get into my car and drive.
She also admitted that the officer never asked her out. That was just a lie for social media attention. Regardless of her confession though, no further action was taken against her or the officer who failed to test.
That is insane, bro. So she was underage. She was drunk behind the wheel. He did not BAC. He didn't breathalyze her. He didn't test her at all. He let her off with a warning. She was swerving in traffic, and she got off. And she posted it on social media and lied about it. That is insane, bro.
Test her. But the same can't be said for
certain privileges is insane, bro. All right, so this was the only dude. Damn, he an ex-cop? Damn. This is the only dude who was on the whole lineup. Everybody else was ladies. So I'm definitely trying to see how bad his shit got. Because, like, what'd you do to put you in this lineup?
Officer D'Angelo Reyes, who switched the roles when he instead tried to seduce a suspect and took advantage of her criminal record in the darkest of ways.
No, D'Angelo. Like, damn, bro. For you to be the only dude on this lineup and this is what you did is crazy, bro. This don't say use fear to force women to have sex. This nigga's a dirtbag, first of all. Second of all, you an ex-fed. I'm thinking you know what I'm saying, he might get a cool little pulled over, little DUI. He a dude, so he gonna get treated differently by male cops or female cops. This man was a fed who was setting up the women to be touching on the places where he pee. And then the next thing you know, he not a Fed no more.
You're sexy.
Abuse
You got
of
you got a
power.
room?
Whoa. That nigga said, you're sexy. You got a room? He came out the gate. God damn. No time wasted.
April 17th, 2022,
They caught his
D'Angelo
ass.
was on duty searching for a murder suspect, but instead he ran into the...
They caught this nigga on the body cam, bro. On the body cam is crazy. So you know you got that joint on and you just like, I don't fucking care. How many times they let him slide with that shit? See, questions you gotta ask, because they didn't say a woman. They said women, which means he was constantly using fear and power and abuse of power to be able to put these people, these women in these positions where they gonna have to touch the place where he pee, whether they like it or not. He could be running around with an STD and like bagging these women or something. Like, yo, bro, man.
This girl on the street,
The world,
and his body
bro.
cam captured the following conversation.
What's your name?
My name?
I'm Eric.
Nice to meet you.
It's obvious D'Angelo knew exactly where he was planning on taking this interaction, as he gave a fake name when introducing himself to the girl.
I mean, I heard some noise that direction, but I didn't see
Okay.
anybody.
Oh, do you live around here?
Yeah, I stay at the motel.
Oh, which one?
The studio.
Oh, okay. You're sexy. Is that unprofessional of me? I don't know. I'm sorry, but like,
I mean,
I'm just like, damn. You just chilling tonight?
I mean, probably.
Okay. If I'm wandering around, where should I wander?
Probably somewhere around the Studio Star.
Okay. You got a room?
Just me and my dog Felony.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is where D'Angelo turns off the body cam and allegedly gets her phone number. Later, he ran her name through the system and discovered that she had an extensive criminal record. He then called her, menacingly claiming that it wouldn't take much to put...
No. So he gonna get her. Hold up. Let me see if I can.
Extensive criminal record. He then...
There we go. April said that detectives at the Department Special Victims Unit said the incident occurred on April 17th when Reyes made inappropriate contact with a woman he met on duty at her hotel. According to police, the woman gave Reyes her phone number. I guess they met a few hours later. A few hours he called her. She told investigators that she later spotted his patrol car at her hotel and they ended up in her room. Damn! Reyes reportedly asked the woman if she was a prostitute and she said no. Police said Reyes ran the woman's criminal record against their policy and told her it wouldn't take much to put a person with her record back in prison. God damn. He's a demonio. God damn. That's definitely against the policy, bro, because you meet all type of people outside, bro. You could be a Fed, and the next thing you know, you pull over this woman. You ain't even expect her to look like that. Next thing you know, you stepping her out the car to do the little alcohol test, and she cold. Then the next thing you know, you gonna look up her information and then try to blackmail her into touching your P place. If I'm not mistaken, based on the interaction, she kind of seemed like it could have been taken 50-50, but it seemed like she could have been interested, but she also could have just been playing awkward and been awkward because he's a cop. But like, according to police, the woman gave Reyes her phone number. So whether she was scared before or after the threat, she gave the phone number and then he ran her shit. And that's not, no, you can't do that, bro. Why you even do all that? Why you ain't just, it even says like a few hours later, she told investigators that she later spotted his patrol car at her hotel and they ended up in her room. So however they got to the room, why you do all the blackmail? The woman told police Reyes initiated physical contact with her in the hotel room and the two had intercourse before he left, saying he was late for his end of shift meeting. Investigators said they checked Reyes' body camera and the footage showed him calling the woman while saying he was Eric before turning off his camera. The department said Reyes did not respond to any calls during his shift's last 2 hours and told dispatch that he was unavailable because he was working on reports. Boy, stop. You knew they was finna bag your ass. God damn. You did all that motherfucking lying and slamming around just for some poon.
Called her, menacingly claiming that it wouldn't take much to put someone with her record back in prison. From there, he visited her in the motel and proceeded to have non-consensual sex with her. He initially denied meeting her at all.
Oh shit. Whoa. Didn't know that part. Okay, so she gave the number. Redo, y'all. She gave the number, and then after she gave the number, Tulsa police said Reyes first told investigators that he met up with the woman before and then denied. Okay, so now they saying she denied sexual contact. So that was against her will. So now he's mega bad because he doing a whole bunch of shit he ain't supposed to be doing. He done looked her up in the system, the blackmailer, bong, that's one. He done did all the shit on the body cam and then turned off the body cam for the rest of the shit. Bong, that's two. He was supposed to be on shift and then he wasn't on shift because he was touching the place where she peed. Bong, that's three. And then he did all that shit without her fucking consent. That's motherfucking four. He's bagged. If they say at the end of this, because y'all know how the narrator be pulling up the black screen with the letters and they picture and shit. If they say he did not get charged, wild, mother.
But eventually admitted to having sex with her, but claimed he thought it was consensual. In June of the same year, he was charged for the attack. But this next traffic stop came as a surprise.
They say he was charged. They ain't even say what he did. They ain't even say what he got charged with. I was trying to see how much he got and what the fuck he get charged with.
To the female driver, who had a plan to get out of her reckless driving charge.
Okay.
Motherfucker, I know you.
Well, hi. In the early hours of July 1st, 2020.
Bruh, she talking about she pulled up to his ass mad aggressive. He looked like Michael Cera from in Superbad. She talking about some hi motherfucker, I know you. He gonna say, well, hi. That man was baffled as shit. That fan ain't know what the fuck to
23,
do.
a Montville police officer noticed a car being driven erratically and initiated a traffic stop to figure out what was going on.
It looked like he got a little big little
Hi.
Hi.
The reason I'm stopping you, well, I didn't.
Damn. Why her face just changed like that? Damn.
Hi. The reason I'm stopping you, I didn't stop you. Why did you stop? Let me ask you that.
Because boy drama.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, the reason you caught my attention when I pulled up behind you is because when you came out of there, you swerved completely all over the road.
Damn.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing at all? No.
I'm sorry.
The driver, who was later identified as Karina, denied that she'd been drinking, but the cop
Karina
doesn't buy
lying
this
like
and
shit.
decides to remove her from the car to perform field sobriety tests. And sure enough, just a few minutes into the tests, the cop confirmed that his suspect was indeed drunk.
Oh. All right, so right now it's not good and you're under
That
arrest.
man wasted no fucking time. You're under arrest.
Driving a little intoxicated. Where are we going?
I would like my shoes on.
Okay, we'll do that when I say.
You're gonna fucking kill me.
Karina is arrested and put in the back of a patrol car, where she quickly admits that she did have a few drinks. Once they arrive at the station, she starts to make...
Bruh, why does the first person in the fucking... I think it was the first person. It was my prison wife. Why the fuck did my prison wife and... No, it wasn't her. It was the other... No, matter of fact, all three of them. I think it was the first one, my prison wife, and this one. All these motherfuckers keep casually saying, I had 2 doubles. I had 3 doubles. I had 2 tequila shots. The shorty had the fireball, the airport fireballs, and the fucking White Claw in the once they searched the car. Bro, y'all not taking no regular ass consumptions. Like, that ain't nothing to play with. Don't wait till you get in the car and be like, oh, I had 2 tequilas. Like, them 2 tequilas ain't smacked the shit out your ass when you was in that bar. And then you got in that car and wanted to motherfucking make it home. Bruh, if y'all don't go to fuck to sleep before y'all start taking these drives, bro, do y'all understand, bro? Bro, I am 6'3" and like a cool, like, I say probably not, I lost weight, so I'm probably like 220 or some shit like that. Bro, do you understand how hard 2 tequilas is gonna smack my accordion body ass, bro? I will be slumped, cause I'm not moving. I'm taking a nap, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm gonna put some fucking music on, turn the engine off, and sit in whatever the fuck parking lot I'm at. Cause I ain't got no time to be wasting playing the fuck around, bro. If I even thought of taking 2 tequilas, I don't know what type of time I was on that night. I'm betting I had work the next morning. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then it's always new shit being made all the time with new fusions and flavors and shit. Cause you don't know what the fuck finna happen, bro.
Things a bit awkward for the officers, but in a more charming manner.
Not feel fucking cops taking care of.
You got it. Her voice annoying.
No problem.
Fair service.
What is?
No problem.
Better keep this town public safe.
We try. I'll do an Air 5.
Battery. Don't touch
So far, Karina has been very cooperative with the officers during the booking, but once it's time for the breathalyzer test, we start to see just how charmingly entitled she can be.
Will you submit the samples of your breath?
No.
No?
No.
So right now you have a chance that you're not over the legal limit, right? When you go on the box. But if you say no, then it's automatic that you're found guilty of driving while intoxicated and the refusal. Will you submit to breath testing?
So it sounds like she's about to make this a lot harder than she needs to. He even just told her that I'm pretty sure you're under the legal limit. So if you're under the limit, we can make this shit a whole lot simpler. It don't sound like we about to make this simpler at all.
No. Thank you.
All right, Karina, can you just take a seat? And definitely don't try and take that off. Karina, stop.
No. Take that. Listen, I want, no.
Karina.
I want to go home.
Okay, just take a seat on the bench for now, okay?
I want to go.
And you're gonna go home soon.
So let me call my mother off my own goddamn phone.
We will call her, okay?
Off. Give me my phone.
We'll
And
call
I'll
her on that
my
phone
mother.
very shortly.
No. Give me my phone. It's my mom.
This young driver is making this arrest as difficult as possible and doesn't seem to grasp just how much trouble she's in. She's already violated New Jersey's zero tolerance policy when she admitted to drinking, and by refusing to provide a breath sample, she will likely be found guilty in court. However, Karina already knows all of this because it's not her first time here.
It's not a good thing that I know what it looks like here.
Well, have you been here before?
No.
Well, that's a good
That's
thing.
why I'm saying it's a bad thing that I even know what it is.
Yeah. Just take it slower right here. I fall up these stairs.
My pronouns are you, S-A.
Not bad. Not bad. All right, so we just have to get a signature from your dad before we can let you out, okay?
My dad.
Here, just, Karina, just hang out for a second here.
Well, Mom feels classy. All I gotta say is Mom feels classy.
I'm gonna explain the tickets to you real quick.
Oh.
Officer Greendeck will do the same too, but
Don't even bother. I'm gonna cry about them later.
let me just explain them to
I
you real
will
quick.
cry about them later.
There's 2 tickets there because there's a court date, so I have to tell you.
Hey, motherfucker, I know you.
Yeah? Why is that?
That meant I was like meaning it like a.
You meant it in an endearing way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hi.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't get it in that kind of way, so.
It's always in that kind of way. Wow, Montville Police Station's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Karina ended things on a good note with the officers and was released shortly after. She was charged with driving while intoxicated, refusal of breath testing, reckless driving, and failure to maintain lane. Turns out this was her second DUI in less than 2 months. And then she had 2 more run-ins with the law when she ignored a stop sign and again when she got caught speeding. All of which were documented on Drive Thru Tours channel. But when it comes to seducing cops, there's no better example than Lydia Badilo's case.
I'm looking at your eyes.
Why?
Because you look pretty handsome.
She was caught trying to transport 2 illegal immigrants over the Mexican border, and as soon as everything started to fall apart, she decided to try seducing the
Damn. They said her ass was a human trafficker. God, Golly, cousin, good lord. Miss Badillo, what you doing, baby?
Officer.
Just wait for me right here, okay? You don't have
looking
anything?
at your Sorry, sir.
What?
I'm looking at your eyes.
Why?
Because you look pretty handsome.
As soon as the officer realizes something might be up with the IDs, Lydia starts to smile and stare directly at his eyes before telling him how handsome he is. Obviously, this is just a trick to try and get out of the position she's put herself in. A trick that isn't going to work on this officer.
Estos documentos por un tiempo. Por un año. Ok. Pues son falsos, ok. Y tener documentos en estados de Texas es un delito. Las ID, a esta te sale a un señor, a tuya. A esta no me sale nada. Okay, so estas identificaciones son falsas. Okay.
After running the woman's driver's licenses through the national database, the officer discovers that the ID numbers return completely wrong results, meaning that both of them are totally fake. It's later discovered that the two women with Lydia in the car are both illegal immigrants from El Salvador. What's worse is that they were being transported through a service that often forces women into debt bondage, where the people who transported them will make them pay off their debt through forced labor and sex work. So while Lydia was arrested and the two women sent back over the border, they may have been saved from years of horrible treatment and abuse. One thing's for sure though, Lydia's attempt at flirting didn't work one bit. But the same can't be said about this next girl, who was so bubbly and flirtatious that the officer couldn't help but smile throughout the entire encounter.
I'm too cute for prison. Don't do that to me.
On January 5th, 2022, officers responded to a car accident. As soon as they got on the scene, they were given some useful intel by a witness.
She's drunk. And she already said that I don't want to get a DWI in a single car.
Okay. Thank you. Was she in the wrong lane? No. She was on that side?
See, I was coming this way right before the curve, and she blowed around me. Blowed around another car to make the curve. Jumped the curve. See her track right there? Hit the curve, and then slacked this. I don't know what the deal was.
It sounds like this driver completely lost control of the vehicle and was lucky nobody else got hurt. But if they want to understand exactly what happened here, they're gonna have to talk to the driver, and it doesn't take long for them to figure out the situation.
So they said you're not having anything medical?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, just based on this driving behavior and what people have been saying when we came on scene, would you be willing to take some standardized sobriety tests?
Absolutely.
How much have you had to drink today?
Not very much.
Okay, what is not very much?
Like the legal limit.
Okay, which is what?
Like not very much because I ate and I drank water in between two.
The driver is being honest and complying with the cop's request to take a field sobriety test. But unfortunately, the sobriety test quickly shows the cops that even if she's acting nice, she's still a criminal that put many other lives in danger.
All right, man, go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay? You're being placed under arrest for DUI. All right, I'm gonna have to pat you down before I put you in my unit, okay?
The cop pats the girl down before placing her in the back of his patrol car and reading her rights. But this is when she starts to put her plan into action that she thinks will cut her loose.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God.
You don't need to apologize. I'm doing my job, that's all.
I know, and I respect that. I respect.
Have you ever been arrested for a DWI before?
No, sir. I've never been arrested, period, so. I hope at least I'm like one of the cuter people that you've had in your cop car.
You tried it.
Do not confirm or deny, please.
Yeah, I can't talk about that.
Yeah, you can. For legal purposes. I'm too cute for prison. Don't do that to me. Anyways, I'm sorry you're stuck with me, though.
That's all right, I've been, like I said, with worse.
Back at the station, the seduction doesn't stop.
All right, so I'm gonna count this in front of
I remember you would come up to the Alcatia with your face mask and I'd be like, that one is so fine.
Damn.
And then, respectfully though.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, because, I'm a mess right now. You had your face mask on, but I was like, that one is so fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's get back to business,
nobody wants to date anyone that's looking like this, so yeah. You are such a handsome man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do.
Okay. I'm getting prepared.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to
I hope I haven't been disrespectful.
No,
I hope I haven't been disrespectful to your job.
But even as she waited for her medical examination, she couldn't resist flirting with the officers in an attempt to lessen her sentence.
What do you suggest? You're there, so go ahead. Okay, maybe a little. You're right.
Hey, come over here. This way.
Oh, sorry. I just want to say hi. I'm sorry.
Wild, man. It's weird.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
You lead the way.
Yeah, just told her as she wilding. I ain't gonna lie, this little demeanor she got look mad fake. It might just be her voice, because her voice is out.
How the hell am I supposed to know? Hi, Brandon.
What are you doing?
I'm a valid now.
Oh, why you should?
I still have to triage and look how cute he is.
Okay.
Because you're so cute, sir.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, might as well just be happy if you're in a shit situation.
You shouldn't be.
Plus, I got stuck with this cutie. I got stuck with the cutest dog.
Thankfully, this didn't seem to change anything in her charges, as she was hit with an aggravated DWI and reckless driving. At the end of the day, though, a DUI never gives that big of a sentence, at least not compared to what Amelia Bassoon was trying to dodge, as she attempted to seduce the cops and get away with murder. Amelia was arrested in connection with the murders of Cindy and Sean Stack.
Damn!
I think she helped her husband cover up the crime, but she will do everything she can to get away with it, including flirting with the detectives. But while this case started in a playful manner, it quickly evolved into one of the most intense interrogations of all time.
They're dead. They're both dead.
I didn't do anything.
The detective starts by reading Amelia her rights and getting some basic information.
How you just gonna say she was connected to the murder and then you not finna tell why? Why she do them that way? Why she bagged them like that? What the fuck they do? What they do to that woman? The mother and the son is crazy.
Am I like getting arrested or something for something? Or
We're gonna explain it to you. Yeah, we'll explain it all to you, okay?
I just normally when this starts is like someone getting in trouble or arrested or something.
Well, we just, like I said, we want to be able to talk to you.
Already, it's obvious that Amelia is making her voice high-pitched and speaking in a timid tone of voice. While this could just be what she sounds like normally, other footage of her suggests otherwise.
I don't want to press charges, but I would like a no contact order. I can do that. Okay.
Her change in tone could also be a reaction to being in a stressful and uncomfortable situation. But as the interrogation continues, she begins to show more and more of these flirtatious signs.
What happened with Josh? Did you say that? Did I hear you say he shot himself in the leg?
Yeah, so in December we went bowling.
Okay.
Oh, she was dead.
The bullet went around the bone and around the artery. Wow. Through and through.
Jeez. That's lucky.
I know, he's crazy.
How long you guys been married?
It'll be a year in September.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused.
Here, Amelia gathers her hair and moves it all to the right-hand side, exposing her neck on the left. The neck carries the jugular, an important and vulnerable part of the body that many people will make an effort to protect. However, when someone feels comfortable or safe around someone, they're likely to expose their neck by tilting their head or moving their hair to the side, suggesting attraction or at least the desire to show it.
All right. So, Amelia, I can tell you the reason why we're here today is because of that issue with the bank.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Does that surprise you?
For this type of situation, yeah.
Okay.
Like this intense. I mean, I got in trouble at work, which makes sense, but I'm just confused about this.
Well, let's walk through it a little bit, okay? Let's walk through that and see how maybe we came here today, all right, and find out if this was just a misunderstanding or what, okay?
The story ended with Cindy and Sean dead, but started with an equally disgusting crime. Amelia was an employee at Chase Bank and exploited her position to steal $50,000 from a dementia.
I knew he was about to say she fucking embezzled money or she scammed or did something. And the moment you said she was a fucking Chase employee, according to the arrest affidavit, they were trying to cover up a scheme to defraud Jerry out of $50K. Jerry.
Ridden man. She wrote 2 checks from his account, and her husband Josh deposited them in his accounts. When Cindy and Sean started asking questions, Josh purchased a gun and shot the pair in their.
A former Chase employee and her husband stole $50K from a dementia-ridden man, then killed his daughter and grandson after they started asking questions. That's what the connection was. Okay, they would, damn. All right, so it went deeper than I thought. So the old cuz came to the bank to deposit some bread. They stole the bread. She stole the bread, and then the husband, her boyfriend or whatever, her husband, deposited the bread in his account, and then they went to go and kill the fucking son and grandson after they was asking questions where her dad money at. Damn, Miss Cynthia and Mr. Sean ain't do shit. Damn, it was in Florida too. God damn. July 18th. Damn. Imagine going through your 4th of July and then the next thing you know, 2 weeks later, your bag. Like, in your bag because you was asking questions because you're trying to protect your family member. In a reverse situation, they'd have done the same thing. Hey, they would have asked questions too.
Her own apartment. This interrogation is not only to uncover the details behind the theft, but also to determine what part she played in the killings.
Mother.
So what happened with this write-up? So, I mean, had you been a banker for him for a while? I mean...
Yeah, so I've been his banker since I moved here.
So what happened with these checks?
Nothing. He called him. I have the record over global security. So when they came in, they pulled like call logs, they pulled like cameras just to make sure like they pulled signature files. Because I mean, it's still federal, it's the bank. So they wanted to make sure that I wasn't like, I guess, stealing.
When you talked to Gerald, I mean, how did he appear to you? Is he a young guy, old guy?
He's old.
Oh, how did he appear to you when you talked to him?
He's okay.
He was okay?
Yeah.
Did you ever have any issues when you talked to him about remembering things or anything like that?
Like, I know like a little about himself. Like, he had brain surgery. But for the most part, he remembers things. I don't think he forgets, really. He just, other than that, he's...
So my question would have been, what would have possessed him to write you that check? Because if you did it twice, then you ain't write no check for $10K. You wrote 2 checks for $25K to get that $50K.
Okay. Yeah, nice guy.
Amelia does her best to seem open and honest here, but as soon as she finishes up talking, she brings her shoulders up, hunches over slightly, and crosses her arms. All movements that are done to protect vital parts of the body and are obvious tells that someone feels uncomfortable. These signs only become more apparent as the interview continues.
What did he have you do? Like, what did he ask for?
Nothing. It's just we put 2 checks and $25,000 each, and that was it. The grandson came, picked him up. And...
The grandson came and picked him up?
It was either the day before or the day after. I opened up an account for him.
Oh, so he must have just deposited those checks into the account?
I'm guessing.
I think your best bet right now is to be completely honest with us, okay?
Okay.
So let's go on a little bit more, okay? The truth is going to be the best thing right now, okay? This happened in May?
My write-up for work in May.
Is the account still open?
The father?
No?
Amelia's speech has become much shorter and unclear, and she continues to seem more and more uncomfortable when pressured about Gerald's banking records. Of course, the detective has noticed this and is seeing straight through her original timid and playful demeanor, so he decides to ramp up the pressure.
Amelia, listen, okay? At a certain point in time, we have to move past it, all right? He's a nice guy, and I'm sure you really do care about him.
I do.
Do you see now?
But it's not like I don't want to make it... Okay.
No. Did you take advantage of that old man?
I don't want to say I took advantage of him, because he's a really nice guy.
Yeah. And Josh, did he ever talk to them?
No. He never spoke to them. He doesn't even know who they are.
Would he have been at their house?
Him? He doesn't even know where they live. I don't even know where they live.
Well, you have access to his account.
Yeah, but I haven't...
You opened it.
Yeah, but I don't remember his address.
You talked to Cindy? Possible she gave you their address? Is it going to be in the text messages?
No.
But you don't remember if she gave you the address or not?
She never did. She had no reason to.
Is it possible Josh went over there and you didn't know?
I mean, how would he know where they live, though?
That's not the question I was asking. Is it possible that he went over there?
Not that I know, no.
So you can't say for sure he did or didn't?
I can say no.
How can you say no?
Because he doesn't know he doesn't know them.
Amelia now decides to change strategies. Instead of her original flirtatious and playful demeanor, she's switched to an innocent and clueless one. At points, she even smiles and laughs while being asked serious questions in an attempt to downplay the intensity and pressure. This is a sign that the facade she's put up is starting to break, and the detective takes this as an opportunity to press her even further.
I think you need to start understanding the severity of the situation, right? Because I don't know if you really do. All right, and I think you need to start understanding that how this interview goes and what decisions you make here are going to affect your life for a long, long, long time. think you think that you had this all planned out, and I think and again, not saying it in a bad way, but this is what we do. Okay, when we make mistakes, we figure things out and go, okay, all right, there's a lot more going on here, all right? And you know whose name is all over this right now? You and Joshua, okay? You need to start thinking real hard and real fast, okay? Who is involved in this and what happened, okay?
That's all I know.
Okay. Things got out of hand. Okay, this got out of hand. I think what happened was Cindy was asking you for this money back and you didn't have it, and there's some issues there. Okay, sometimes again when we make a mistake, we do something wrong and the ball gets rolling and we can't stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, listen, you have your whole life ahead of you. You have a 7-year-old son. You have an obligation to him.
They got a kid.
So whatever happened beyond this, we need to know, because if you want to keep going with what you're telling us, okay, then we're gonna have to go on that, all right? And you have to understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't believe.
So somebody did something. We need to know now.
Talking about her son obviously
and
strikes a
only
chord
people
with
connected.
Amelia, and as interrogations are all about exploiting emotions to extract the truth, the detective jumps on this to make her as vulnerable as possible.
Did Josh put you up to this?
No.
Well, this is the stuff we need to know. Listen, if he put you up to it, he put you up to it. That's okay. Again, like Detective Murphy said, I think you're kind of at this crossroads right now, okay? You've got Josh, who you probably love, and he's your husband, okay? But you also have Julian. And you got to picture that little boy. You got to picture not being able to watch him grow up. Think about that for a second. Think about being put somewhere very far away from him, and the only way you're going to have contact with him is through letters. You're going to get pictures in jail, in prison, of your little boy growing up. That's your future.
I don't know the severity of what he did,
What did he do?
but he knows the relationship that I have with Mr. Stack. He knows that. I mean, I would take him food, like.
Listen to me.
So at a point, he would get upset with me that like I'm too nice, that I can't kind of act with my customers. But he's the old guy. He has no family. But I mean, I talked to him because he's my husband. I talked to him.
Did Josh say that you kind of were owed this money because you were taking care of this guy?
I don't know if he said that, but
Something like that?
Mm-hmm.
What did he tell you?
Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble. I didn't do anything.
We need to know. Well, then tell us, okay? Tell us. They're both dead.
What?
Yeah, they're dead. So now we really need to talk.
Oh, shit.
At this point, all of the games that Amelia was playing have gone out the window. Whether she's innocent or not, she's now being accused of aiding a murderer and is faced with losing her job, house, and a 7-year-old son. So, understandably, she's starting to get incredibly scared.
I do not want to go to jail. I don't. Like, if I get fired, okay, let me get fired at work, but I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything. I didn't plan anything. I didn't conspire anything. I didn't do anything. I don't want to go to jail.
From here, the detectives try to capitalize on this, using her vulnerable state to try and extract as much information as possible from her. But Amelia asserts that she's only told the truth throughout the entire interrogation. She didn't know Cindy and Sean were dead, and she had nothing to do with their murders. But here is where the interrogation takes a massive turn. These detectives have now been talking to her for over 2 hours, and they've executed this style of interrogation almost perfectly. But for the last few hours, they've just been going around in circles to no avail. So instead, they leave the room to discuss a new approach. And that's when Detective Number 3 enters with blankets and a kind, apologetic tone.
Hey, you need to talk to him. You need to get out from underneath this big time. Did they tell you who they work for?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're homicide detectives, so.
No.
And they want you to be a witness, not a suspect.
That's why I want to talk to them, because I just don't want to be involved in any of this. Like,
Okay.
I don't want any part of this. I want to be able to go home.
Okay.
Entering like this after such a stressful experience with the other detectives will set Amelia's mind at ease and subconsciously enforce the idea that he isn't a threat. At the start of the interrogation, Amelia was trying to seduce the detectives in an attempt to get better treatment and hopefully even a lighter sentence. So if the third detective plays into this by treating her kindly and playing her game, maybe he'll have a chance of finding out what really happened.
In these cases, you can't lie. You can't, which means holding something back, telling a partial truth, or just flat out lying. That is accessory. You're protecting someone. And I'm telling you right now, you don't need to do that.
Okay.
If you know what happened, tell him. Did he tell you what he did and told you not to say anything?
No, he just told me if you say anything, then, like if you, because, I mean, I'm not stupid.
Okay, but eventually he told you what happened.
No, he didn't tell me that he killed anybody. Or that he was going.
But you know that he was going over there.
I knew that he was going over there.
What day?
He told me, he's like, don't worry about what I'm doing. I'll take care of it.
Talking about them, though.
I'm guessing so, because that's just what he keeps on saying.
Your importance is in details, not in vagueness.
They told me I'm going to jail regardless.
Well, the fraud part may be, but that's nothing. That is nothing compared to these charges for first-degree murder.
If I say all of these things, will I get in trouble?
If you don't say any of these things, you're definitely going to get in trouble.
But this is where I'm scared. If I say these things, like, I didn't do any of this.
Put it this way. If you protect him and you don't tell us everything.
She is smart though, cause her asking that question and then him and he's smart too, and answering that, cause he didn't say that she would not get in trouble, she'd get off scot free. He's just like, the fraud that you committed compared to the murder that your husband committed is two completely different bubbles. Second of all, how the fuck did we get here in this video? I wasn't even paying attention, bro. We was talking about DUIs, and then this woman's husband is out here bagging the grandmother, the mother and the son. Like, how did we get here? I ain't gonna lie though, all this time spent in this interrogation room, she probably beefing, bro. She ready to go home.
Then you're part of the crime.
Amelia is now met with a harsh dilemma. She has to either gamble that the detectives never connect her to the crime and face felony charges herself, or fess up and snitch to the police, likely sending her husband to jail for the rest of his life. This is her last chance to make the right decision, or she'll never see her son again.
Can we start over from the beginning then?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I let her know she wanted to know. She went with her dad to the bank and she looked at the transaction history and she wanted to know what the checks were. So I can't tell her much, and then he's over my shoulder listening to my conversations with her. And he's just like, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. He just wasn't having it. He didn't want me to talk to her. He didn't want me to contact her.
And who are we talking about, her?
The guy's daughter.
You know her name?
Cindy. She's gonna call her Cindy.
And he knew who Cindy was?
Only because of the conversations that me and her were having.
Okay, go ahead, I'm sorry.
The next day he went and he bought a gun. I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. He called out of work. He said that I'm gonna take care of things. The next day he comes home and he's like banging on the door. This is like
where the apartment or the house where we were at today?
Yes.
Okay.
He came banging on the door. When he came home, he took the gun apart. He was shaking. He took all his clothes off. He put it in a garbage bag, and then he went by his mom and dad's house.
Okay. When did you become aware that he was involved in the murder?
Well, I didn't know what happened. I just stopped hearing from her. And then when I said something about, can I call her? He told me no. And then he got really mad at me. And he's like, if you say something, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, he's not gonna say that unless he told you about the murder. That's the part that's so when did he tell you about the murder? Sweetie, you gotta let this go. You can't, anything you hold back is not gonna look good. You got to just tell it.
I ain't gonna lie though, before we even like throw the whole snitch thing on her, she just like been riding or dying for a good little minute, at least a couple hours and a couple of days. Yeah, but baby girl, it's not worth your life. That wasn't your choice. That shit was his choice. He chose to go smoke them people after y'all took the money. I mean, you taking the money from the old man with the dementia is bad, but him smoking the family, the little bit of family he got left, is crazy.
It's scary, I understand that, but not talking is worse.
And you know, the part that make it worse, she said earlier he didn't have any family, and then you think about, like, that's his daughter and then his grandson. Bro, now he really don't got no family, because now his daughter, which is his child, and his daughter's child are both gone. That's 2 whole generations gone. And they said dude had brain surgery and dementia. And I guess the dementia was a side effect of the brain surgery or other way around or whatever the case may be. Bro, think about the fact that, like, in the moment, he might remember his kids and, his grandson and his daughter and all this, that, and the third, and remember that he got bread. And then the next minute, he gonna forget that they even are gone. He don't even know no more. Like, that shit crazy.
Worse for you than talking.
It was he
Did
never
he describe how, what?
he never physically said like what he did or if anything was done.
Did he say he shot him?
Well, I'm guessing he had his gun, so
Don't guess. Did he tell you that he shot him?
yes.
He said he shot him.
And with that, the detectives managed to use Amelia's tactics against her and got her to confess to her own husband's crime. The detectives also stuck to their word and, after confirming she had nothing to do with the murders, dropped the charges against her. She was, however, still charged with the theft
fraud.
and sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Damn!
Josh, however, was found guilty of the first-degree murders of Cindy and Sean Stack and was sentenced to life behind bars.
Damn, the husband got he got crazy eyes too. The husband was sentenced to life and she got 3 years for fraud. And that's a crazy setup for the video, bruh. God damn, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel bad for her. She still stole from the old cuz, so she deserve it just like he deserved it.
We was making up at the light. We was just trying to get through the night. Keep moving tight. Got a feeling that something ain't right. Have you ever held on in your life? Would you leave it or put up a